Shh, these guys ain't got nothing, man. This game is ours. All ours, baby. Yeah.
He's taking a few shots at the other team already to get his teammates wrapped up. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here. Here's the kid. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana. Here's the three, and he gets the bucket. The kid's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Dallas.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely, but even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens. Randy Foye, boy, a good 6'4" shooting guard out of Villanova. He's perhaps a little undersized at that position, but a strong body, and he's a really good long-range shooter.
And Randy Foye, you mentioned a three-point shooter. Over the last two seasons, most of his field goal attempts coming from long range.
In fact, last season, Kevin, he shot better from three-point range than he did from inside the arc.
That's right.
He's kind of become a specialist of sorts.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Robinson kicks to Foye. Makes the lead pass. McGee's shot is off. Minnesota in the lead. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Brian Shaw gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's looking to even the score in this season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time, and said with their defense and shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's see if they can lock them up.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
I don't know, Kevin. I'm not sure they should be more focused on their opponent than they are on themselves.
That is sort of the way it sounds, Steve, but still, I don't think a defense-first mindset is ever a bad thing.
The kid passes to Buddington. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's the kid. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Deflects the pass. Nice D from Gallinari.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Robinson goes in, and that misses. That would have put him up.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's the kid. Gallinari covering. Correa, the pass to the kid. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And here's Hamilton. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Robinson drives in. Back to Hamilton. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Hamilton's got 6 points. Here's the kid. Got it to go with no time left on the clock.
You talk about stepping up.
Timberwolves leading by 8. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Robinson is out there with Jordan Hamilton. Then it's Mozgov. Then there's Kenneth Faried. And it's Arthur in at the 3 spot. Here's the kid.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
Well, that's usually how it goes, fellas. I mean, once they're in front, that's when they really let him loose.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Hamilton kicks to Robinson. Back to Hamilton. Denver gets it back. Here's Faried. Here's Mozgov. That's good.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Here's the kid. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And the basket by Johnson.
Good, unselfish play there because his shot was tougher. Instead, he went to his teammate.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Robinson kicks to Arthur. Back to Robinson. Robinson left side. Shot clock at 6. And Minnesota gets called for the foul. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's the kid, guarded by McGee. The kid passes to Shved. Here's the kid. Six to shoot. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And now it's a 12-point Minnesota lead. Here's Robinson. 23 points for him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Back to Hamilton. He kicks it to Arthur. He dishes it to Fareed. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Fareed's got 9 points.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. It's got to be relentless.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Up in time. And we finished one half of basketball. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys. But we've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Rubio and Martin manning the back. Corey Brewer is out there with the kid. And it's Love in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Robinson comes to help. And Denver has possession. The Nuggets trail by 14.
Hey, it goes without saying that if you're beat up and your all-star power forward is on the shelf, you're going to have a tough time against the big teams in the West. Minnesota was left for the Wolves, so to speak, when they matched up against others in their conference.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. And it's 8 points for Wilson Chandler.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Here's the kid. Drains it from beyond the arc. The kid's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
They have found their groove from deep, Steve.
Chandler dishes to Randolph. Here's Hickson. Love grabs the board. Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's the kid. 19 points in the game. The shot is off. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Miller inside. He's going up against Love. Robinson for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Rubio's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Picking up again on the Timberwolves. Last season, 17-35 record against the rest of the Western Conference, which was third worst in the conference. As Steve, you might expect, that's got to improve.
And as you said, I mean, losing so much of their front court as they did last year to injury, it's amazing that they even won that many games. I mean, if you don't have big bodies down low, it's tough to win in the West.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Passes to the kid. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. The kid's got 21.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Robinson goes in. He feeds it to Hickson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Here's the kid. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, the Nuggets trail by 12. So on the floor for Denver. They've got Kenneth Fareed. Gallinari is out there with Wilson Chandler. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Hickson in the power forward position. Here's the kid. Gives him
had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Miller comes in for JaVale McGee. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Gallinari.
Well, clearly we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. And I think this was an excellent all-around performance for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Kevin Martin. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on defense that put them in the driver's seat.
Robinson off a pick from Fareed. And there's the rejection. Here's the kid. Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. Fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere has been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
So it's Minnesota now. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
That's good from the kid. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to McGee. Good on the 13-footer.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Here's the kid. Lets it go. Missed. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the